What's up, everyone? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and we all know that Microsoft has been doing a pretty bang-up job when it comes to their Xbox One bundles and in specifically their special edition Xbox Ones. I mean, when you look at the Forza Xbox, that looks pretty cool, and when you look at the Halo Xbox, that shit looks legendary. Pun definitely intended. Anyway, other than that, when Microsoft announced last week that that every day this week, Monday to Friday, they would be announcing a new Xbox One bundle in the run up to Christmas, I wasn't expecting any new custom limited edition design consoles, but I was expecting some. The main reason I was expecting it was, or should I say, wasn't expecting it, was because these are kind of Christmas bundles rather than specific game launch bundles. Now, they usually do go hand in hand with, say, some new games, some old games, but the main thing I wanted to do is I wanted to see if they would encompass all the different types of Xbox. Let's say Xbox One with 500 gig hard drive, 1 terabyte hard drive, with or without Kinect. So, between all that, possible different colors. We already know there's white Xbox Ones available, so factoring in all of that stuff, as well as the potential of different genres of games and what one they were all tied into. So that's pretty much why I'm making this video. So we'll jump straight in anyway, and these are all in no particular order. I may have inadvertently just kind of for all I know, I may have just opened them in the order they were announced in, but I can't remember. So real quick, some of these are region specific, and most of them have only been given US prices as of the time of making this video. Even though some of them may be out in other areas and other regions, they still only have been given the US price point. So first up is the Rise of the Tomb Raider bundle. So Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is going to be a timed exclusive on Xbox One. It's out on Xbox One later this year on the 10th of November. It's going to be out early next year on PC, and it's going to be out on November the 10th, 2016 on PS4. But anyway, that's the genre and not the genre even. That's the gist of the game. Now, this particular Xbox it's a 1 terabyte bundle, and it will give you download codes. As far as I know, these are all download codes. Microsoft tends to give download codes for the games rather than physical copies. Like I said, it's a 1 terabyte Xbox, and it will give you a download code for the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, which is basically the kind of HD remaster-ish, if you will, of the Tomb Raider reboot from a few years ago. And as well, it will give you the Rise of the Tomb Raider game at the same time. It also includes what's called an exclusive tactical survival pack. It has new outfits, upgraded abilities, spec ops gear, blah blah blah. There's no point in getting into that because that's not really any main thing. So like I said, the main stuff is that it comes with both Tomb Raider games on Xbox One, and it will have the 1 terabyte Xbox One. It's a black 1 terabyte Xbox One. Doesn't say if it's matte, doesn't say if it's gloss. I couldn't think of the word. I was going to say shiny, but either way, that's the main thing anyway. So this will be available in November at some point. I would assume November 10th, given that that's the release of Rise of the Tomb Raider on Xbox. And yeah, it's going to be $399. It's available in the US and all other Xbox territories except for Canada, China, and the UK. Don't know if that includes Ireland because, sometimes they include us as part of the UK despite us not being it. Sometimes they don't count us as it. It varies, but it's whenever it suits them. Either way, on to the next one. Next up, they have what's called the Holiday Bundle, which is it's an Xbox One 1 terabyte holiday bundle. Again, it's just a black console. I'm not sure if it's matte or if it's gloss, but this one I find really curious, especially for the price. It's really good on the price because for a 1 terabyte Xbox One, it also comes with Ori and the Blind Forest. That's the name? Yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest. That's the name of it. For a second, I thought it might have been Blind Ori and the Forest. I was like, wait a minute. But no. Ori and the Blind Forest, which I hear is a very good indie-style game. It's supposed to have a very beautiful art style. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't played it myself. But on top of that, it also comes with 2 retail games, one of which is Rare Replay. So essentially, that's kind of 30 games in its own sense. And it also comes with Gears of War Ultimate Edition. And one thing to note about Gears of War Ultimate Edition, because this is going to release before December 31st, if you play Gears of War Ultimate Edition online, and when I say online, I just mean connected to Xbox Live, on your Xbox One, you will get a digital copy of all 4 Gears of War Xbox 360 games. So essentially, you're getting, what's that, 32? You're basically getting 36 games, if you will, for this bundle. So that's what I find. That seems to be a really good deal. Microsoft are really on point, especially with this specific bundle, because even if you only want maybe one of the games there, say be it maybe Rare Replay or Gears of War, considering the price of them, you can't really go wrong, especially because it's a 1 terabyte Xbox. So I think that one in particular is a great idea, and it's really good. But that's just me. What do I know? Now, after that, also one other thing is they have mentioned it will be $399 for that last bundle, but they have not mentioned any possible release outside of America. This next one is a bit more plain, but I can completely understand where they're aiming for with this one. So real quick, I'll just discuss this one and then say why I think it's still a decent idea. This is a 500 gigabyte Xbox One. Again, who knows if it's matte or gloss, unconfirmed. So 500 gigabyte Xbox One. It also comes with the Lego Movie video game, and it's going to be $349. No word on where it's going to be, or where it's going to be available or outside of America. But the main thing is, I can definitely understand why Microsoft are releasing this specific Xbox bundle. They're doing it to get a relatively cheap Xbox One into kids' homes for Christmas, because it's still relatively cheap, and it is a Lego Movie bundle. So all the kids are going to want the Lego Movie game, because, I mean, they're kids, why would they not? I mean, I know when I was growing up as a kid, every Christmas I wanted Lego, and now it's Lego games. Not for me personally, I don't play Lego games, but I mean, I can understand where it goes. So after that, Microsoft announced this one is a special edition Gears of War bundle. Now this one is kind of nice. I say kind of for 2 reasons anyway. So the main reason is this one comes with Gears of War Ultimate Edition, as you'd expect. So obviously, if you play it online or connected to Xbox Live at some point before December 31st, you obviously get the 4 digital copies of the Xbox 360 Gears of War games, because they'll be added to backwards compatibility, as well as access to the Gears of War 4 beta whenever that becomes available. But the main thing is this is a 500 gigabyte white Xbox One. Now, I'm not personally a fan of the white Xbox One, but I do love the white controller for the Xbox One. I love that. It looks gorgeous, and they haven't said much about it, or at least any possible announcements outside of America. But in the US, it's going to be available exclusively from Walmart for $349. There's also a similar bundle to this one, which actually comes with Kinect as well. So it's a 500 gigabyte Xbox One. It doesn't say if it's a white or black Xbox One. It just says 500 gigabyte Xbox One. It comes with Kinect and codes for Dance Central Spotlight, Kinect Sports Rivals, and Zoo Tycoon. And that particular one will be available for $499 in October as well. But again, that one, it does not seem to be listed as an exclusive for anywhere. Lastly, this one was announced today. So this was the announcement I was waiting for, simply because this signaled I could make the video. This one is the Fallout 4 Xbox One bundle. So we pretty much all knew this was coming, because why wouldn't it be? So the big things with this one: it's a 1 terabyte Xbox One, no Kinect. It comes with a copy of Fallout 4, presumably digital, and a download code for Fallout 3, because as we all know from Bethesda's announcement at E3 earlier this year, all Xbox One copies of Fallout 4 will come with Fallout 3 because it will be coming to backwards compatibility when that becomes available in November. So the main thing is you get all the standard stuff. You get a headset, you get, you know, the 1TB Xbox One, you get Fallout 4 and a 360 version of Fallout 3. So that's a pretty solid bundle, especially because Fallout 4 is pretty much the biggest game of the year. And that one, now this is a good one. It's available for $399 in November, assuming November 10th, because that's when Fallout 4 releases. And it will be available in, this is a big list. I don't know why I'm going to read out the entire thing, but, you know, bucket I might as well. Okay, big breath. So, Australia, Austria, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, Czech Republic, Denmark, France, Germany, Greece, Hong Kong, Ireland. Yeah, right, as if Ireland will ever get it. Israel, Italy, New Zealand, Norway, Russia, Singapore, Slovakia, South Korea, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Taiwan, UK, US, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, and the United Arab Emirates. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm never sure if it's Emirates or Emirates. I think it's Emirates. But either way, it's the same. It's coming out in the same place. So that's pretty much all the Xbox bundles, and I can understand why they have such a varied list and why they've gone with all different types of hardware and all different types of software and all these different types of bundles. It makes perfect sense that they're trying to make it as appealing to such a wide variety as possible, and they're really just saying it's like, oh well, you know, if this kind of person wants an Xbox with maybe this game, we have a bundle for that, or we have a bundle for this other person, or we have a bundle for this other person. So it makes sense what they're trying to do as much as possible. Now don't get me wrong, for those people out there who are probably going to try to bash me, call me a Microsoft fanboy, Sony are doing the same thing. They don't really have as much of a varied release bundle thing, but they still have a pretty good offering as well. But the main thing we're talking about in this video is the Microsoft ones, simply because they made a big deal of it and they did a whole week of announcements thing, which I thought was pretty cool. So that's pretty much it. I'm just going to leave it on one other little kind of topic thing at the end. This has, you know, absolutely no relation to the rest of the video, but I'll include it anyway. So when I was in GameStop today, I saw the new Halo 5 limited edition controllers. They had the Master Chief one and the Spartan Lock one. Luckily, I won't say I forgot my wallet, but I had kind of forgot to put more money in my wallet from where I kept it at home, because I really only just like brought enough for my Fallout anthology. But if I had €160 in my pocket at that time, I probably would have bought those controllers. I want them so much, but I don't want to spend €160 on them. Anyway, that's beside the point. I just wanted to comment how gorgeous they were. So, having said all that, let me know in the comment section below what you think about Microsoft and all these bundles. If you think they're doing a really good job at marketing to as much people as possible, and if you think some of the bundles are good value, if you think they're terrible value, if you think why would anyone buy that, let me know. Rage at me in the comment section, whatever you want to do. So let me know all that in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter, details in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the rest of the videos in my channel, while I try to fight off the urge to spend €160 on those two damn controllers that I don't even need, but want so badly.